Alright, working on the body of the iced tea. The front end had a chrome piece on the front of it that goes on the front of it, right on the nose here. And I didn't care for the way it looked chrome, so I took and I stripped it down, stripped the chrome down, and I've been molded it in with the rest of the body. Make it all look like one piece. And I'm at that point now where it's sand prime, sand prime, sand prime, sand prime, and you keep going until you got it smooth. I'm pretty close on this one here, so I'll get another coat of primer on just the nose there, and we'll see where we stand at. Alright, Chuck here. Quick update on the Tom Daniels iced tea. And what you're looking at here is 2 spoons that were painted with solar yellow, which is what I got in the jar here. Let me bring this back up here just a little bit. Now, what I did here is the spoon on, oops, it's backwards, so the darker spoon here is the color of the beer wagon. I painted the solar yellow over black, which gave me this kind of OD green sort of color. This is solar yellow painted over silver. Well, what I'm planning on doing here is taking the solar yellow, painting it over to silver, but before I do, I'm going to mix some House of Color Ultra Mini Rainbow Flake, or Ultra Rainbow Mini Flakes. Jeez, tried to say that 3 times fast. But I'm going to take and mix that right in with the solar yellow. And the solar yellow is a dry pigment that I mixed in with Intercoat Clear. Now, a little bit of this stuff goes a long way, and we'll have to see how much we got as we go. I'm going to start out with about a 1/4 teaspoon. You can see the static electricity just sticking to it. We'll start with this much here. Well, that ain't working out so good. And now let's stir that in. And what we kind of hard to see the flake, but it's in there. And I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let me go spray this on a spoon and I'll be right back. And what I got here is a dry pigment from Alpha Pigments called Solar Yellow. It's a pearl. What I'm going to do is I got a jar here of some mixed up Intercoat that's ready to spray. Half and half Intercoat and half and half, or half Intercoat, half for reducer, and I got a shot of leveling thinner in it. Now, plan is I'm going to mix the solar yellow. Once I got that mixed the way I want it, I'm going to mix it in with some House of Color Mini Flake, Rainbow Mini Flake. And we'll see what we got. Alright. For starters, I'll probably use 3 spoons of this. Little spoons, because a little goes a long way. Now, I did this, sprayed it over black for the Tom Daniels, or the Tom Daniels Oh hell, what the hell was I just... Oh, Tom Daniel's Beer Wagon. I just sprayed with this. And while I was at it, I took and I sprayed some over a silver. I like that better, but for the iced tea, I think this yellow over silver would be better. So we're going to mix them up for what I'm planning on here, and we'll see what we come out with. Bear with me here. And that's what that solar yellow kind of looks like. I can't see it too well, but it's there. Alright, now if I can open this without spilling the yellow all over the place. There's a better shot of the yellow, the solar yellow. If I can go and focus here. Might be too close to do that. I forget just how many spoons I used for the beer wagon, so. That's 2. That's 3. Let's give that a stir and see where we're at here. Oh, where'd my stir stick go? There we go. Okay, that don't look like it's going to be thick enough yet. Don't look like it's going to cover enough yet, let's put it that way. So let's put in another 2. Let's see what we get. There's 1. These are a little more than 2, or a spoon each, so. Now when you buy this, it comes in a 5-gram pack from Alpha Pigments. No, I'm not sponsored by Alpha Pigments, but I like what I've done so far with their product. So I'm going to give them credit for it. Now, that's looking more like it was when I did the beer wagon. So I think we're going to hold off there. Let me go spray a spoon a couple coats and let me hold off from that. Let me set this off to the side here. Now we're going to bring this out. Now we got that rainbow mini flake. Look at that. Ooh, ain't that pretty? Sparkles at you. There's 1. We'll do 2 for starters. It looks like it's a nice consistency with the yellow and the flake. I don't know how well you can see that on the It doesn't show very well, but I figure if we hit it with a light, let's see. Light's a little too bright, but got a whole lot of sparkle in there with just 2 scoops of that. Now let me go spray a spoon and see what we got. And here is the one that I used for the beer wagon. That was the spoon I sprayed at that time, and we'll see how this comes out. And better put a cover on this before it gets all over the damn place. One sneeze in there and be picking up, cleaning up good for a month. This stuff is so tiny and so light it just floats all over the place. You probably can't see it here, but I got yellow and rainbow color floating in the sky. Alright, what we got here is got the bodies all painted. It's a little hard to see the metallic in it, but I'll get it close up after I explain what all's here. This is the color of the pigment that I used. And the flakes that I used was the House of Color Rainbow Mini Flake, Ultra Mini Flake. And these 2 spoons are the Solar Yellow over black. The 3 spoons here are Solar Yellow over silver. This one here, I had way too much flake in there and I had to cut it back. And this is the mix that I used on Alright. Don't know how well you can see that until I take a look at it. But anyhow, that's the mixture of the flake and Solar Yellow that I used. And this is the Solar Yellow that had no flake in it until I put some clear on it. Had a little flake left in the clear there. Now the body, and see what I can do with the light. Alright, I'm going to try to keep this away to keep it from blowing out the paint. I don't know how well y'all can see that. I got a little screen I'm looking at here. I can see a little bit of the flake, but the 2 side gas tanks, I didn't like chrome and I didn't like the nose chrome, so I took and stripped them down and painted them up. The nose I molded into the body so that it's all one piece like. The paint glued the headlights shut so they won't be popping up or anything. And this is the result. I got stuff over in the paint booth there. They got some Alclad chrome going on. Still need to get a clear coat on that, and then we'll start putting stuff together. And hopefully the next update will be the finished update. Alright, we'll catch you all later now. Have a good day.